Welcome back. We're focusing on sports this time. We've got Peterside, the former Super Eagles goalie. He's here with us. Thank you for coming on this morning.
Thank you for having me.
And talking about Super Eagles, I mean, this morning lots of people were just wondering, oh, wait a minute, Iwobi is out of the Cameroon tie, and we thought that we're supposed to be getting stronger. But now that that is the case, should they panic?
Well, you need your best players. Not that you have to panic. You need your best players. I remember a game I had to play against Sierra Leone, and Molisa was captain then. He came to me and said, every game is an opportunity for you. You know, once a player is injured, it's an opportunity for another player to prove himself. Every superstar that has come into the team came into the team because his star was not there. You know, so it's an opportunity for anyone that can take his place to prove himself. If you get another JJ that just comes in and plays fantastic against Cameroon, that's all we deserve.
But what do you think of Raw's organizational, what do you call it now, strategy?
The problem with having foreign coaches, I've never been an advocate of a foreign coach, but the advantage of having a foreign coach is that we still respect the color. We still respect the color. We just feel this man comes from Europe, so he understands what he's doing. Most times it's not always the case. Every country has its own peculiarities, especially Nigeria. Somebody said in the beginning, God created the heavens and earth and Nigeria. We're different breed. And a whole lot of things needs to be put into consideration when you coach the senior national team. He's done well for me, you know. He's done a little bit better than I expected, especially the World Cup qualifiers. We've gone 2 games, won 2 games. You know, even though he broke my heart against South Africa, you know. But I think World Cup, we're getting it right. And unfortunately for us, we were 2 years ago, we're beginning to have players coming, you know, into big teams, playing for the Leicesters of this world, the Arsenals of this world. But things are again beginning to change. Mikel is gone to China. The guy in Watford, what's his name now? Igalo has gone to China. So these players are beginning to spread again. We're putting them together, you know. But the Cameroon game is going to be very, very difficult.
Can we say to Cameroon, bring it on?
No.
Why not?
They're the African champions. We need to respect them. The time is gone when you say you are Nigeria. You know, there's a lot of exposure now.
But we were recently African champions too. So.
How many years ago?
Yeah, but at least that pedigree, aren't we building on it?
We are former champions. They are present champions, so we need to respect them. It's Cameroon. We're playing.
Very, very important to respect them.
Yes, we have to respect them. That's the mistake we made against South Africa. Let me tell you why we lost against South Africa. The team went on a playing tour to France and prepared very well. And I was so angry when I had the information. They prepared very well. On their return, and that's where I say, if you see a Nigerian coach and a foreign coach, they understand the mentality of the Nigerian player. After the playing tour, they came back to Nigeria and they gave them 3 days off. Disaster. And we're playing South Africa.
That was the game changer that made us go down.
Yeah, obvious.
3 days.
Imagine the players have been in camp for 2 weeks. They come into Nigeria, come in on a Thursday evening, and you say go home and return to the camp next week Monday to prepare for the South African game. 2 things you've done. These are Nigerian players that have not seen their families, their girlfriends for months. And they come into Nigeria, the pressure of family, the pressure of friends, no time to rest, no time to train. Everything they've worked for, they lose. And all of a sudden, they get into the holiday mood. You understand? So they're saying, okay, we're on holidays for another 1 month. Let us play this game. Let's just play this game and continue with holiday. You don't do that. You can do that with a foreign player. With a foreign player that is well disciplined, doesn't have family members around them, it is easier to do that.
Because that was where I was going next. I was going to ask that, but We see that in foreign leagues as well, where they can't play. Maybe if they don't have any matches in 2 weeks, they send them home or go somewhere and go relax. So they go relax, they come back, and then how do they keep that mentality?
I just told you the settings are different. You help them out. You make sure they go to these big teams and play regularly for these big teams. It's a lonely job, again, goalkeeping job. You read the games, you direct the games, you dictate how the match is played. Whether you, even if you concede fewer goals or you concede a lot of goals, if you're not talkative enough, you are in trouble. So we don't have that yet. So our biggest challenge on Friday is goalkeeping.
Interesting.
Well, what do you think? Should because there's a lot of commentary about whether or not Enyama should come back. Is he going to come back after injury? He's still got very good reflexes. What do you think we should do about it?
Sorry, he shouldn't come back. He shouldn't come back. Because if he does come back, when does he leave? You need replacement.
What if you're still very good? What happens?
No,
form,
okay,
still very good. Yeah. You're still there.
Yeah, okay. I know a lot of politics that happens in Nigerian football. I think the politics consumed him.